Hello dear rose lovers, welcome to my rose garden. In this video, I will show you some roses that bloom continuously. So let's go. In July, the garden seems to be resting. Some roses take a break between their first and second flush, but there are a few roses that bloom non-stop. What are they? The rose newsflash, blooming in clusters, is a tireless beauty of the garden. All summer long, I haven't seen it without blooms, good resistant to diseases and weather conditions. Another rose is Twilight Zone with very dark purple blooms. The bush is not tall and blooms in clusters. I really love this little rose. My garden favorite, the pride of my rose garden, the Rose Rhapsody in blue. I can't take my eyes off it. Just look at those clusters of blooms and the color, almost blue. Not only do I love this rose, but so do the bees. Another rose, which is dark purple, is the Rose Heart's Delight. I'm showing clusters of blooms and it produces such clusters constantly. The bush is growing at the same height. You all know the rose, Lady Marmalade. It's the one that keeps producing blooms all summer long. The smell is gorgeous. The rose has many thorns, so be careful with it. The blush-colored, gently swaying in the breeze rose Heavenly Pink. She has small flowers that bloom for a long time. Nice rose. The roses Rouge Mailove and Bukavu look very beautiful planted together. As some flowers fade, new shoots are already blooming, so the rose blooms all summer long. Do you want to know the name of this rose? Okay, I'll tell you its name. Its name is Stadtrom. David Austin Rose, Teasing, Georgia. Just look at this rose. So many blooms and buds. It flowers all summer without a break. Rose Red Ballerina. If you have plenty of space in your garden, I highly recommend this rose. The Rose I Am Macmillan delights all summer long. A very beautiful coral color. Not all rose bushes are adorned with blooms. The white-pink rose, Aspirin, can't hold up its branches due to the weight of the blooms. The orange rose, Newsflash, and the dark purple rose, Forever Royal. Another one, Timeless Purple, a tall hybrid tea rose that smells delicious. Just look at how magnificent its blooms are. The David Austin Rose Darcy Bustle is consistently in bloom. The Cordes Rose Bellevue has very large blooms. Just look at this little one. Its name is Hanky Panky. It almost blooms continuously. The blooms are variegated and very bright. The rose is suitable for the front of the flower bed. One of the most beloved David Austin roses, the darkest and most coveted one, Munstead Wood. David Austin Rose, Sir John Benjamin. The shrub is short with slender branches. Rose Twilight Zone. The wind sways the rose blooms. Japanese Rose Espresso. It keeps blooming and blooming. David Austin Rose, Lady of Shallot. Tantao Rose Rococo. A plum-colored beauty, low-growing and constantly blooming, Heidi Klum. One of my newly planted roses that has surprised me by constantly producing buds is the Café Rose. The Mocha Rose and Samaritan Rose look beautiful together. Look at the clusters of blooms. I really like this rose because it flowers all summer long. Let's celebrate with this rose. Why? Because that's its name. Let's celebrate. It starts blooming at the beginning of summer and continues until the end of the season. My rose garden is quite large with 400 rose bushes, Only a portion of them are blooming at the moment. When all the roses are in bloom, the entire yard is filled with the fragrance of roses. Rose Lavender Pinocchio. The Fairy Rose. Thanks for watching.